what's happening. It's the second time actually I've been out in the dark in 2.5 years. Yeah, I just thought to jump on this little video. Has anyone ever sat there wondering, how come you see people floating around who you blatantly know are grafters, right? Floating around in ranges or whatever they're in, right? And they've never done a day's jail in their life. And you're thinking, the police know what they're up to, but why do you leave them alone? Why is it always like certain other people that are getting nicked all the time, right? And I know loads of people that have been getting nicked left, right, and centre. Left, right, and centre. All the time, and you think, how the fuck are these getting grassed up? Cars driving down the motorway filled with cash, and police are sweeping on it, and you're thinking, they're sat in jail thinking, how is that happening? People getting nicked with 50 kg of cocaine driving down the motorway, only 3 people knew about it. How is that happening? I'll tell you how it's happening, because these people, not all of them, but most of them that you see who have never done a day's jail in their life, or they go to prison, and when they get sentenced, they only get a 3-year sentence when he should have got a 10-year sentence. And you think, how is this happening, right? Because these people, what it is, fact, these people are secretly giving information to the police. So what they're doing is they'll turn around to the police and say, yeah, we'll give you information about this, that and the other if you just leave us alone. And that's what's happening. These people are getting left alone in exchange for giving information. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if you're either on one side of the fence or the other, if you're a grafter, then you stay on that side. You never ring the police. You never contact the police, nothing like that. But a lot of them are secretly contacting the police, and you think, what the fuck? These people are trying to portray themselves as big gangsters, right? And then they're secretly giving information to the police, right? You'll see it in every town and city across the country. You'll know who I'm talking about. You'll see the certain person. Don't be putting comments in my section but mention names. You can put comments, but just don't be mentioning anyone's names. But you know who I'm on about. You'll see that particular person, you'll be thinking, why is he always getting left alone? Well, now you know. The reason he's getting left alone is because he's giving information to the police. He's giving information to the police about his best mate, about his associates, probably about the cousins, and you think, why would you do that? Just go and do your fucking jail. But on top of that, when you do go into jail, what they're doing then, I've got about 100 nicking sheets where they've nicked the phones, everything else. Each time it says security intelligence, which means that I've been grassed up. And what it is, because when these types of individuals are going to prison, they're then getting themselves cleaner jobs, savory jobs, hoping to get the category D open prison. Right, so in exchange, what the prison staff say is, not all prison staff, but what some do say is, give us information and we'll get you a Cat D. And that's what they're doing.